behalf of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and the government and people of Ghana, I extend our deepest gratitude to His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Jonathan and the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation for making Ghana a part of the incredible successful run for the Democracy Dialogue series. We are profoundly honored to have co-hosted this crucial conversation on the theme, Why Democracies Die. Ghana is particularly delighted to host this prestigious event, not just because we proudly play a pivotal role in championing democratic governance on our continent, but also because President Mahama's unwavering commitment to making Accra the undisputed center for meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions in the West African sub-region. This dialogue is a testament to that vision. Moreover, these gatherings significantly enhance the already strong and fraternal relationship between Ghana and our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, fostering a deeper bond rooted in shared values and aspirations. Ladies and gentlemen, over the course of today, we have engaged in profound and at times unsettling discussions on the fragile nature of democracy. The theme, Why Democracies Die, is not a theoretical exercise. It is a stark mirror reflecting the real and present dangers facing our continent's democratic progress. Democracies really die with a certain violent bang. They die by 1,000 cuts through subtle, incremental actions that erode the very foundations upon which they stand. We have seen, tragically, across our continent, how promising democratic journeys can be derailed when constitutional provisions are brazenly manipulated or amended solely for self-perpetuation, disregarding the will of the people and the spirit of the law. This is a poison that saps faith in democratic transition. The independence of vital state institutions, such as the judiciary, electoral commissions, and anti-corruption bodies, is undermined or politicized, turning them into instruments of power rather than guardians of justice. The voice of dissent is stifled, civil society repressed, and the free and independent media is intimidated or weaponized with misinformation and propaganda, denying citizens the information needed to make informed choices. Electoral processes lose their integrity, becoming a sham where results are predetermined and the sanctity of the ballot box is violated. Corruption becomes endemic and unchecked, eroding public trust, diverting resources meant for national development into private pockets, thus weakening the state's capacity to serve its citizens. And perhaps most insidiously, when political actors refuse to accept election results or incite violence and polarization, turning healthy competition into a dangerous confrontation. We have witnessed these scenarios unfold from countries where leaders sought unconstitutional third term to nations grappling with aftermath of contested elections and even military interventions. These are constant reminders of how precarious our democratic gains can be eroded. Yet, amidst these challenges, Ghana stands as an enduring example of democratic resilience and progress. Our journey has not been without its bumps and trials, but our unwavering commitment to constitutionalism, the peaceful transfer of power, and the rule of law has always seen us through. We are proud of our vibrant civil society, our fiercely independent media, and our consistent effort to resolve political disputes through dialogue and judicial processes. This, we believe, is how a democracy not only survives, but thrives. Therefore, as we conclude this enriching dialogue, let me offer a few recommendations that have emerged strongly today. We must continuously strengthen the autonomy and capacity of electoral bodies, judiciaries, and anti-corruption agencies, shielding them from political interferences. Leaders must commit to respecting their term limit, constitutional provisions, and the sanctity of fair elections, even when it is difficult for them. We must empower our youth to understand and defend their democratic rights. A vibrant, responsible, and fearless media is indispensable for holding power to account and fostering healthy public discourse. As political actors, we must prioritize national interests over partisan gains, a point President Mahama never stops making, to foster an environment where differences are resolved through peaceful dialogue. Ladies and gentlemen, the call to action for this democracy dialogue 2025 is clear. We must be eternally vigilant. We must collectively guard our democracies against the subtle machination that seeks to undermine them. Our collective future, the future of our generation to come, depends on it. On behalf of His Excellency President Mahama, I once again thank President Goodluck Jonathan, President Olusegun Obasanjo, Bishop Kuka, and all other distinguished guests, speakers, and panelists for your invaluable contributions. You have sparked vital conversation and laid the pathway for action. May we all carry the lessons learned today and apply them in our respective sphere, ensuring that democracy in Africa does not merely survive, but truly flourishes. I wish you all a safe journey back home to your destinations. God bless you all.
Please subscribe to Morris TVG.